and welcome back to the Quidditch World Cup here in beautifully sunny Florence. I am Freya.
I'm Chloe.
And we are bringing you the Italy-Netherlands game, which I believe is the second to last game of the day. After this we have Canada-New Zealand, I think.
Malaysia have a game.
And not on this pitch, I don't think.
No.
So yeah, the players are just kind of getting themselves ready. Starting lineups are beginning to appear.
However, James Burnett, head ref, is doing a ref meeting, and they do love a good long ref meeting.
Yeah, they like to make sure everyone is well versed. There's a lot of hand movement.
Oh yes.
You can see
Yeah, as demonstrated, they are doing great.
We are slightly biased because they do coach our little Liverpool team.
Liverpool Quidditch Club represent.
Yeah.
Shout out all our cannons and catapults who might be watching.
Do you want to take anything with that, dear? No?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Just wanted to make sure they knew they were being appreciated.
They are appreciated as ever.
Well, good.
Ref meeting. So do we know any of the refs? Any other of this ref team? I don't think we do.
I can't see anyone that I know.
No.
Other than Jesus.
No, I think it is just
hat.
Jesus. Amazing.
But I'm sure they're all great. Looking forward to seeing what they do.
Yeah, so we have the Netherlands in their classic orange, the Flying Dutchmans, I believe.
But it's a new kit.
New kit.
There
has been some controversy about the kit.
See, I kind of think I preferred the old kit.
Do you?
But I do think this is pretty.
I haven't seen the old kit. I really like this. It's really nice. But I like that. I love that. I appreciate their commitment to the orange.
But this is a great kit.
Okay. We've just been shown the old kit. The old kit has a lion on it. I quite like the lion.
Yeah.
I realise you can't see the lion, but it's a lovely lion.
It's a great lion, and yes.
And then
the lion is a national animal of the Netherlands.
Yes,
just like to point that out.
So
Vet student, I know this stuff.
Yeah. So then we have Italy in a classic blue. It's got some accents on it, I believe, but
we can't really see them from where we are. But maybe you'll get a close up and you'll be able to see them.
Refs captain's meeting is just
happening. Still going on.
Still going on.
Sorry, there's not a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can say it's going to wrap up soon because I don't think it will.
Although, because we know Jesus. However, there is a pretty cool game going on over there.
We have Canada-Norway, which is a knockout game, I believe. So whoever loses will be in the lower bracket. Can't bring you the score, I'm afraid, because we're too far away.
When we left, it was 5-all, so it was pretty close.
But that was about 10-15 minutes ago. Snitch has just gone on, so
it is all to play for.
It really is all to play for.
It is quite tense. Canada do have quite a big representation. They've got some cool clappy things, you know.
They do.
Which I was greatly enjoying using because I broke my arm, so I can't actually clap for anyone, which is a bit rubbish.
Broken arm, playing Quidditch. Real
yeah.
sports injury you got there.
Yeah, first QPL game ever. It went great.
We're proud of you.
Yeah. Says Team UK on it now, though. Oh, yeah, we're from the UK.
We're from the UK.
In case you couldn't tell from our voices, you know. We don't play for Team UK, we're just coming to watch.
We've just come to do a little
We fancied a holiday in Florence.
And we were like, it'll be a bit sunny, can probably get some nice ice cream.
We did. We have had so much ice cream. 10 out of 10, recommend the gelato.
That you've had this weekend?
I mean, I've basically just had chocolate because it's great.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What about you? Probably have more interesting flavour.
I had a French custard flavour gelato. That was rather lovely. A mango, classic mango. I feel like mango's a classic sorbet. Lovely shot of the Netherlands. Kind of, we're all sort of just a little bit in limbo.
So
between everyone's here and we're starting.
So since we're looking at the Netherlands, so we've kind of heard about how they've been doing today. So I believe they have lost 2 games and won 1. So obviously they're going to be hoping to win a second. So they've lost against Team Ireland. I think that was a really close match. It was really interesting to watch. They've won against Team Brazil, which I think was a big deal. Nice. Yeah. They have lost to Australia though, but Australia are quite good, I've heard. So you know.
So the last time these two teams played each other was back in the 2016 World Cup. The final score was 140-40 to Italy. So we shall see which way it goes today.
I'm guessing the Netherlands are at the very least, hoping to close that gap a bit more and probably hoping to scrape a bit of a win. But who knows? We don't really know a lot about either team.
We're working with what we've got in front of us. Would you like some interesting last EG with these teams facts? EG
I would love some, Freya.
Okay.
Let's have them.
Well, last European Games, Italy was given a total of 19 cards.
Ooh.
Then the Netherlands how many cards would you like to guess? Would you like to go higher or lower?
I mean, I don't really know. I'm guessing they're new. No.
Last European Games, higher or lower for the Netherlands cards?
I'm going to go with lower.
It was lower, you are correct.
Oh.
They got given 14 cards as a team over the weekend.
Still quite a lot.
Yeah, I was trying to think about this the other day. Sort of what you would consider a lot of cards.
Depends what the cards were.
In a weekend. Because I don't know if you're counting blues, then I feel like...
Yeah, blues are great cards. Like, if you want a card, you want a nice contact foul yellow.
You're wanting a red, are you, Chloe?
No, I'm just saying. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, is what I've heard.
So
obviously not, Quidditch community, don't take my advice.
Yeah, please don't listen to Chloe's advice.
But,
she does talk a lot of interesting advice. It's not all good.
I've got some great coaching advice, I think, personally.
Well... Yeah, okay, they're bringing the teams in now.
Oh, we're going to have some huddles.
No, I'm going to guess it's for an equipment check.
That is probably clever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are
wrists
indeed.
Out, the classic sort of wrist out, studs out, look.
Oh,
yeah. It's a great pose.
That's slightly lesser known.
You could turn it into a dance, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wrists out, studs out.
I mean, I wish you guys could see, because Freya's doing a great little dance now.
Wrists out, studs out. I think honestly, if you play and you know that sort of motion of wrists out, studs out, you could definitely turn it into a dance.
Oh, I mean, I thought you were going to say you were going to turn this into a tactic, but
no, I think a tactic is a stretch.
I mean, wrists out is going to be quite hard for me.
Yeah, Chloe has a broken wrist at the
moment. Big old cast on. Whoops.
Yeah. So it's an interesting one. It is rather warm here.
Yeah.
Like, I do appreciate the sunshine, but coming from England where we're used to the cold rain.
Yeah, we're used to playing in a swamp in a park.
Yeah. Like proper mud,
like
icy mud. You don't
mud.
come away any clean. Like that was fantastic.
Yeah, my first Quidditch tournament second Quidditch tournament, in the UK. There was so much mud that we went down to the base of the park, which was concrete. We had to move a pitch, and then by the end of the day, there were ducks swimming on the pitch. So this is a bit different.
One. Oh, they're switching ends.
Oh, they must have flipped.
I guess there must have been a coin toss. Oh, yeah, because of where the sun is.
Yeah, you don't want to be running into the sun.
Is to the left of the pitch as you're looking at it. So I would assume that the Netherlands won that coin toss.
Yep.
So we'll be scoring on the right-hand hoops. And then Italy will be scoring on the left-hand hoops now. If that is, in fact, what is happening.
I mean, it does kind of look like it.
Yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it?
Snitch is coming towards us. I'm afraid I don't know who they are.
No.
I'm sorry, I don't have those facts.
We don't have any facts.
No. But yeah, these are both reasonably established teams.
Yeah.
Italy's first appearance, they're a little bit older, was in 2014. I'm not sure if it was at World Cup. Oh, just 2014. I'm not sure when.
They were established. I think that would just... I don't really know. Maybe
2014. It's going to be World Cup because it's a
first no, they started in 2014, but their first tournament was the European Games 2015, which is also the Netherlands' first tournament. So they've been going a fairly similar amount of time. Oh, news from the other pitch: Canada have just won against I'm assuming Canada has just won against Norway because they've all run onto the pitch screaming.
Or they're really happy about being in lower bracket, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we're going to go with what Freya said.
So I do have a slight Canadian bias, and I am very...
Wait, hang on a second now, Freya. Are you telling me, have you been to Canada?
This has become an in-joke with my team, because I went there for a semester, and I met lots of lovely people, and they were all lovely, and I loved them all.
Sorry, were they lovely?
They were lovely.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to any people from Guelph watching, because I love them. Anyway.
And clearly I think they're cheering Italy rather than Canada.
We have some very
We've got some smoke.
Italian
We've got some flares. We've got some horns.
No, it is a flare. I thought it was just some smoke, but it is a flare. I can confirm.
Yeah.
It'd
be a bit weird to just light some smoke. That'd be strange. And it sounds like they have a dedicated cheerleader.
I mean, I would expect it from the host country to have a dedicated cheerleader.
Yeah, they do look like they've got a pretty solid block of people, which is nice.
Which is great. Fantastic.
Let's hope the Netherlands have got some fans because, they are the underdogs in this game.
They are quite close, though. As in geographically a close location compared to, say, Australia.
That is true.
Or the Kiwis.
Are you giving us some geography facts?
I do like a geography fact. The Netherlands is a very low-lying country.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so it's very low-lying.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay, Chloe. Well,
in comparison to Italy, it's very low-lying. Italy has mountains.
This is true. bit of Italian Alps. We flew over them as we came in. Stunningly beautiful.
I agree.
And some lovely alpine lakes and a few glaciers. I do geography as my degree.
Geography student is nerding out a bit.
Got very excited on the plane about the glaciers. I'm going to put this. No, sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
Right, the teams do look like they're getting ready for brooms up.
Yeah, we are.
But James Burnett, the head ref, has walked off. Oh no, they're just checking with the scorekeeper. We're good.
Cool, cool.
There is quite a lot of noise.
The wind has really picked up in about the last 30 seconds.
It is in the Netherlands' favour though.
The wind.
The wind is blowing that way.
I thought you were. Sort of
I wasn't making like a weird metaphor.
I thought you were saying, okay, we're
right,
about to
ready
start.
for brooms up.
Burnett is waving up for brooms up.
So,
the suspense. It's
Jesus is moving the balls.
No. Italy really have got a fan base here.
They
I
do
think
indeed.
The wind has just sort of shifted them a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, all
right.
the refs are ready. It's all looking peachy. Okay. And off we go. We have started.
Italy first to the quaffle. They are going for a straight drive. Try and put in a hit, but they haven't made it.
Straight through the middle hoop. Fantastic goal. Okay.
And Italy have come away from brooms up with control as well, which is good for them.
Goal, yes. Now,
so
moving on to number 24.
The Netherlands will be trying to answer that goal as quickly as they can.
I can't see the number 4. Back to their keeper. Number 2. Ooh, long shot into hoops.
And oh no, they were beat.
Oh
no, they were not.
Oh,
I believe
amazing.
that is 10 all. Yep.
No.
Right, we have the brooms down.
From my perspective, I don't think it went through.
Me neither.
I think from Jesus' perspective, they were slightly different angle to us. I'm not sure what's happened.
But I'm not sure if that was it being ruled no good.
I think it has been ruled no good. Yeah, I don't think it's been real good. Yeah, it's gone off now.
Yeah. So it's still 10-0 to Italy.
Number 10, moving the quaffle up the pitch. Just dodging around number 14. Runs into number 24. Ooh. 17.
And that was a nice block shot from the keeper. Back in the keeper's hands.
Safely.
Italy have still come away with control though.
Resetting. Italy is sitting fairly high up the pitch.
Yep.
I believe. Their beaters are moving back towards hoops. They're sort of being pushed back slowly, but they did start quite a high line up the pitch.
And there is some pressure on their keeper from number 85 from Italy. All beaters are looking to make a play.
Yeah.
Going in for the tackle.
Ooh.
And that is a beat on their beater. And it looks like the Netherlands are coming away with control.
Away from that altercation with control.
Which is probably exactly what they were going for.
They would maybe try and make a play for a goal now. Looking like
That's it. They're not rushing into anything.
No,
they are taking their time.
Slow and steady.
We've got long
shot.
Long shot. Oh no, and we've got the beat.
Oh yeah, beat before. Oh, Italy
moving up with a bit of pace.
Break. Oh no, they've slowed down again.
They're waiting for their beaters. That's just had one bludger rolled off pitch. But looks like the beaters are coming back in now.
85 now, moving up pitch. Followed up by a beater, just to knock out some of those pesky chasers.
And now they've slowed down, so they're just in front of the halfway line.
To get the better of number 14, not quite making it that time. Ooh, number 14 beat out by the Italian chaser.
They look like
still in the hands of the quaffle, still in the hands of an Italian chaser. Pausing on the keeper line.
And that's another hoop for Italy.
Just dodged around those Netherlands chasers. The Italian fans clearly very happy.
They are enjoying this. I mean, I would be too if I were Italian.
The Italian beater just sneaking up behind the Netherlands beaters.
Trying to push for a turnover, but it didn't quite work. Their keeper's back in.
Netherlands beaters still have control.
Keeper did not know the ball was being passed to them. Just saying, they also have a great bid.
They do. That's hair. Oh no, it's a beard.
No, that's a beard.
I thought it was a ponytail.
But you know. So we're just having a nice slow pace.
Slow. Keeping like both teams are sort of taking it slow and steady, making calculated, clean decisions.
Yeah, we've been making a play. They've made the beat. Oh!
Netherlands still in control of
did
both
have a
bludgers. Italy now on a fast break up the right-hand side.
Beaters are back in though, and the Netherlands have got control still.
Oh,
and that was a dropped catch, but he's got it back.
Italy
back into the hands of 85.
Slowly moving up the pitch again. Got a couple of Italian chasers just coming round both wings. Probably looking to make a cut in, I'd imagine. Would you think?
I would say so. And we've got
quaffle
trying to beat the ref. Not a good plan, I would say. We've got a loose bludger.
Loose bludger, quickly picked up by a
and the Italian beater just nearly made a steal, but Netherlands beater cottoned on. And we've got a beat before, that was almost a shot. And we're back on into the hands of the Netherlands keeper.
Netherlands just doing a little bit of subbing now. Probably onto their second
Switching
rotation.
up their beater line.
Yep.
And we've got quite high pressure from the Italians.
Netherlands in control of both bludgers.
And some shouting from...
the pitch.
We've got an Italian making a hit on the beater. But he's been beat out. It's worked out well for the Netherlands. That was not to a person. And
another tackle by number 85 on the Italian team.
And we've got a delayed penalty on the Italian team. So that's a nice recycle of possession.
Recycle to the Netherlands, sorry, I should say. And a ref call from James Burnett.
We shall see what they've seen. I believe there was some back contact.
I didn't see that, I'm afraid.
She came off a broom over here, but I think it's because she got decked from behind. Bit harsh, but so the refs.
So there has been a yellow card on number 85 from Italy for illegal contact. So that is a minute in the penalty box.
They're playing a player down. And back in the hands of Netherlands. Hopefully they'll be using this, Italy being a player down, to their advantage.
Pushing up the left-hand side as they come up the pitch.
They've made an opportunity with the beaters, but
tackle on the Netherlands keeper.
They've missed their chance. But we're just having some...
Slowly moving up the pitch. Beat on the Netherlands beater. Italy now in control.
Italy putting on the pressure.
Bludgers.
Forcing them back almost to their own keeper zone.
Still in the hands of the Netherlands though, but they are being forced backwards, you're right.
But advancing up the pitch again. There was a nice catch from the Netherlands beater.
Number 7 from the Netherlands.
And that was straight back into the hands of the keeper.
Italian keeper, yeah.
And Italy are back on the attack, keeping it nice and slow for now. I mean,
has been a very sort of slow, steady, calculated game.
I mean, we are still almost a great tackle from number 0
on the Netherlands.
Fortunately, they were beat before they could finish it off.
Netherlands having some attacking chasers now, trying to tackle the Italian quaffle keeper to the ground. Hasn't worked out well for them so far, but you know, they are trying.
Yeah, they're putting on good amount of pressure. That was almost a great
beat from a Dutch beater.
And 2 of them go for the tackle, and that's a hoop straight through the middle hoop for Italy.
Number 10 of Italy, which is Marco Bianchi.
They are team captain. Normally play for team from Rome. Virtute. I apologise if I pronounce that wrong. Yeah. I am not great at Italian.
We do apologise for our pronunciation of any Italian or Dutch names or places. Yep. Netherlands now moving back up the pitch.
But I mean, it's still all to play for. We're now in overtime range. Italy are 3 up, but
we are only 7 minutes into the game. So it's really all to play for.
Plenty of time. We've got keeper making a run, number 2. And missed long shot.
Back, on the back of those
nicely
hoops.
Recycled. Yeah. Back by the halfway line, giving a bit of opportunity to...
Netherlands also in control of both bludgers. I spoke
almost
too soon.
Got a fast break up. They're going round. And that's a nice shot.
Netherlands are now on the scoreboard. The score is 30-10 to Italy.
We are back in snitch range. It looks... that's a nice beater tackle. Netherlands have still got the ball though. And it's another brooms down. So we've got a replay incoming. So that was a nice hoop from Italy.
A proper dunk on that one. So we have a timeout called by Italy as they have the ball in their keeper zone.
So I imagine Netherlands have put a hoop on them now. They don't want to lose their streak that they were getting up on, so they're probably just taking a minute, have some water, chill out.
Reconvene, have some water, chill out. It's very hard in this heat.
Especially, yeah. I mean, we're standing under a nice shady little pavilion.
Near a fan. I can't imagine the heat.
I am
not feeling right now.
Not envious of them.
Charging about in this. I mean, I'd rather this than like chucking it down with rain.
Yeah. But also, to be fair, playing in the rain is a lot easier than playing in the boiling heat.
See, I would disagree with that because you get a slippery bludger. We have another replay incoming.
And the Netherlands have already broken their huddle. They clearly didn't have too much to say.
Nope. And this is the Netherlands goal.
Very nice.
Nipped around the back.
Straight through the middle hoop.
Italy have now broken their huddle. Rushing back to their brooms.
So we are now just waiting.
I'm just waiting for the call.
Everyone's
waiting for everyone to be up on
remounting.
brooms. Waiting for the call.
Oh, we've got the Italian beaters are really teaming up on this poor Netherlands beater here. They do have the
Italians
ball.
do not have control, so the Italians, I would imagine, trying to get that back.
Looks like we're going for a bat out of the hands and the beat at the same time. So we shall see what happens. And yeah, you can see that right in the middle of the screen. ASREF just checking everyone's legit, not doing anything illegal. You know, Italy, they've been known. They've got more cards.
They have got more cards than the Netherlands.
Although I don't know about this weekend, to be honest.
But that's your
historically, they are the cheatier team. Oh, and that was a beat on the Netherlands beater. But that's a beat on the Italian.
Beat from the Italians.
And then there's a brief period where all three bludgers were on the floor.
Yep.
And I think the Netherlands. Oh no. Italy have come away with control, and that's
And
another
we've
goal.
Another hoop from Italy.
Score is now 40-10, so we're back in overtime range, which is still fine.
Yeah.
Depends how much you back your seekers, but still got. We're only 8 minutes in, so again, plenty of time.
Plenty of time to get this going.
And again, Netherlands seem to be going for their main tactic of nice sort of slow build-up. Nice easy passing. Oh, and that was
just a miss pass.
And she's dismounted, and the Italy have capitalised on that.
Break, number 17,
Amini.
charging towards the hoops.
And last ditch tackle from the keeper.
They popped it through the small hoop there.
Their keeper, they've got a good second wave, and that now puts Italy out of swim against Netherlands. So still only one goal down, so they've still got plenty of time to try and build that back up. But so it does appear.
Is now 50-10 to Italy.
But
we are about 9 minutes in now.
And the Italian
fans still keeping their energy up. You know, really
showing their appreciation. So once again, we've got quite a lot of pressure from the Italians on the Netherlands. Oh, that was but he stayed on his broom. Cheeky little backflip. It's all good. He's fine.
So Netherlands just looking for a break, I think, looking for an opportunity.
We've got one of their chasers is making some runs behind.
The beaters are really trying hard to make some space for them.
And that was an excellent
real
defence
between these beaters.
Oh, we have got another brooms down. I think
it is a medic's call. He looks a little bit like he might be winded.
Yeah, they're trying to stand up.
Yeah,
this is
nothing too serious.
Number 25. This is Nick Van Claveren. Oh, we shall see what happened.
So, replay of the last Italian goal.
That was a nice
number 17. It looks like he runs into trouble, but manages to get it off to another chaser. Pops it through the little hoop.
And
huge use of what I would call synergy.
Oh, that's a nice word,
It's a good word, isn't it?
Get you with your
synchronicity
fancy words.
Between the team.
Nice.
Knowing sort of that one of them's down, quaffle is out, picking it up, popping it through the small hoop.
So that is Nick Van Claveren. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong again. They've gone off for injury. Can't see who they've been replaced with at the minute. But it is back in the hands of the Italians. Again, nice slow advance up the pitch while they're waiting for their beaters to come back in.
The Dutch currently have control of both bludgers.
That was a nice one-handed catch from Italian chaser.
Just the Dutch point chaser.
Just ran through his own player. Yeah. That was not a great plan, but It's all good. She's back up. Going for the tackle. And, oh, long shot that was missed.
Missed hoop.
We are now almost
Now
at the hard
slightly off the hard
boundary.
boundary.
But
Bring it
we
back in,
are
it's fine.
back with the Dutch. Hoop is down. Bludgers are rolling all over the place. I think, oh no, Italy have got back control.
Quaffle is now in the hands of the Dutch keeper.
It's got a cracking top knot.
It does have a cracking top knot.
That is number 8. Oh, I think I met him at the airport.
Did you meet number 8?
I did. His name's
Chloe
Willem Jan.
met a couple of Dutch friends in the airport.
I did. I was very excited
She's
that I was going
very
to commentate
excited.
them, asking for all the goss. Didn't get that much,
we now
unfortunately.
Have Dutch chaser moving the Quaffle up the pitch. Pass
Oh.
over. Oh, it's just missed.
And fighting for the ball, currently with the Italian. Yep, but it's not in the hands of the keeper. Oh, but he's going for it
Italians on
anyway.
a fast break down the wing over to number 30.
Oh, okay,
Pops
that
in
was
the small
beautiful.
hoop. Beautiful goal.
Nice sprint up the side. The keeper, just nice cut straight towards the little hoop. Cross pitch pass and straight in.
Amazing.
It's now 60-10 to Italy.
We're on about 11 minutes, just over.
Italian fans are showing their appreciation again. But, you know, they're still only...
We've still got sort of 7 minutes to play with before the snitch
Still
comes on.
only 2 goals out of overtime range, I think. Is my maths right? Oh, we've
yes,
got
math is right, Chloe, sorry.
some nice passing from the Netherlands, who are still going on their slow advance up pitch.
Slowly moving.
Look like they're going towards around the back of the hoops. Oh, cross
pass
pitch.
over,
Oh, but
straight
straight
into
to
the
hands
hands
of
of
the
the
keeper.
Italian chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeper's now got the ball.
Keeper's now on a fast
Straight
break,
up
down
pitch,
all
uncontested,
the Dutch people.
easy hoop.
Straight through the middle hoop. Yeah, that was a good fast break. Just sprinted past.
So fast that
The
Jesus,
Netherlands
the head ref,
players.
couldn't keep up. Rip Jesus' knees. And they are
I
now...
believe it is the Dutch potentially calling a timeout.
That would make sense.
I think what is really showing in this Italian team is that a lot of the players are from the same club regional teams.
So
we
we've got a
have
replay coming in.
now.
That was
the fast break from the Italians. Just
straight
absolutely
up.
stormed up the pitch, straight through the middle hoop. No worries at all. Yeah, as I was saying, I think what really shows in this Italian team is that because the players are from sort of only a small number of teams, they really do have that connection, almost knowing what everyone else is thinking, knowing where they need to be, and I do think that is what is showing in this game.
Yeah, so I think what I quite like about Netherlands actually is that they do draw from so many teams.
They do.
They've got, I know there's a couple of UK players.
Yeah.
They've got 6 from the, I apologise for these pronunciations, the Twentst Thestrals, the Wageningen Werewolves, the Dom Tower Dementors, Rotterdam Ravens, North Sea Nargles, which I believe are sort of champions of the Netherlands. We've got 2 from Lumos, Eindhoven, and a Sheffield Squid from the UK.
Lovely.
Anke de Loo. I think that's how you say her last name. I'm, again, sorry if that's not. I tried.
Okay,
Not
so
great
we're
at
just
languages.
waiting. So time is 12 minutes. Team is 70-10 to Italy. We are just waiting for the players to remount. So both teams have now used their timeout. So can't have any more breaks. Unless
However,
we get to overtime, of course.
Yeah, and apparently the refs can call a water break if they think their ref team is dying.
I did not know that was an option, but it is very sensible.
Because it is ridiculously hot.
The wind has also just picked up again.
Yep.
Another fast break from the Italians.
Oh,
Does
keeper
not
turn and face. He
could
tries,
not be
but he didn't get
stopped.
one. It's a bit late turning around to put in that hit.
Yeah.
If he'd just been a couple of steps forward, but it's one more hoop for the Italians.
The Italians do just have that. They can just put on that burst of speed straight down one of the wings, cutting in, popping it into one of the end hoops.
Absolutely, they're definitely capitalising on these sort of no bludgers or one bludger situations.
Sort of speed element, and that's the real speed that they do have within the team.
Like they can switch really well from defence to offence. They're just pick balls straight up, and they're already halfway up the pitch before the Dutch team have really turned around.
Well, we've even noticed.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So Dutch beaters now just trying to make an opportunity.
We've got Anke running around the back. She's made and we almost had a cut around the back of the hoops, and that's one of the hoops down, which is a little bit annoying, but they've still got 2 to shoot at.
Quaffle back to the halfway line in the hands of a Dutch chaser.
There's quite a lot of pressure from the keeper. Oh, and that was a
Dutch
beat, but
Italian beaters, Italian keeper, sorry.
Oh, and this beater is having a great time taking everyone out.
12 from Italy.
Oh, but they've just been beat too. Oh
Number
no,
12, Federica Zargordo, sorry. Normally plays in Bologna. Just absolutely killing it.
Having a little party. And they've kind of cooled off a little bit. We are still with quaffle with this sort of slow play from Netherlands.
Dutch beaters again going in to make the opportunity.
Oh, and there was no one there, but Anka's sprinting for it. Oh, and unfortunately the Italian player was first
by the Italian chaser.
Oh, and Jesus has something to say about this.
So we currently have 1 bludger in the hands of a Dutch beater. Wow, I forgot position then. And then 2 bludgers in the Dutch half.
It's alright, it's only your position.
It is my position.
No biggie.
That's not great, is it? So the Italians currently have no Dutchers. So just waiting for the call. So the call is contact with a opposing team member outside of the half boundary. Quaffle has been reset to an Italian chaser.
It's back in the hands of the keeper. However, I believe, Netherlands have still got control, so they'll be happy about that. We've got pressure from Anka. We've got some nice easy passing with the Italians. Anka going in for the hit. Oh, but he's stepped it and missed dunk, unfortunately.
Quaffle has been picked up by an Italian chaser. Keeper trying to put the hits in.
They are, and that was a beat.
Couldn't quite get it in. There was a lot of Dutch chasers just between them and the hoops.
I think Italy do really have a good scramble around the hoops. Like one shot misses, there'll be another 3 people trying to pick up that
They won't give up the
quaffle
ball until it really is gone.
Absolutely.
Until it's in the hands of the Dutch keeper. The Italians are not giving up.
No, but having said that, Dutch are doing really well for blocking all of these attempts. So, we've got some beater battles going on.
Action just around the hoops, trying to make those opportunities for their chasers to just pop through and get it in.
And that's a delayed penalty. It looks sort of contact either over the shoulder or from behind from number 18, the Netherlands. They are quite...
There's a yellow card for illegal contact, so that is a minute in the sub box for the Netherlands.
That is Laurent Lardinois, I think. Apparently there are 2 people with this surname, but they're not related, which is weird because apparently it's not a very common name.
Oh, interesting. So the current score is 80-10 to Italy. We're on 16 and a half minutes, so about a minute and a half before Seekers come on. Snitch is just doing some warm-ups.
And James is just explaining the card to the coach, who has coach written in big letters on their back. And a bright orange hat, which I'm a big fan of personally. And Quaffle is back with the Italians. And some nice passing, nice easy passing. And and that was a nice dunk.
They just nip round those Dutch chasers.
It was a nice drive and dish from the Italians.
Got my fancy words in. I'm proud of you, Chloe. Well done.
Thanks, mate. And the keeper is asking for a sub.
So we have the Dutch beaters right up by the Italian hoops.
And we've got the Dutch making a run. Oh, and that was a beautiful pass across the pitch. Easy little dunk.
Into the middle-sized hoop.
And that is 90-20, but we do have a brooms down.
So currently, as it stands, 90, well, maybe 20, maybe not to Evans.
Oh, so we've got a replay of this goal coming. In a second.
We're on about 17 minutes in time.
So that was a really nice drive in, straight across, little dunk through the middle hoop, well, middle-sized hoop.
Yeah, so that brings the score to 90 to Italy, 20 to the Netherlands. We're on 17 and a half minutes, so we should be expecting the Seekers very soon.
Though the snitch is not on yet, so I feel like our timing may be a little bit out.
No, I think he is on, he just hasn't moved very far.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know.
Italy, all being pressured back over the halfway line, but we've got some nice passes going on. Oh, it's very windy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Great
really
pressure from number 14. Really not letting the Italians run into the spaces they're looking for.
The Italians just coming around the right-hand side of those hoops.
Oh, making a cut and...
Oh, lovely pass out to number 24.
And another dunk.
Dunk into the hoop.
So that now puts the score at 120 to the Italians. And snitch is on. So I think our time is about a minute out. So once again, back with number 2. Chaser nearly went for a sneaky little steal, but he changed his mind.
The Italians really are putting on a show for their fans down at the far end.
The fans are getting very excited.
We've got some little beater battles by the Italian hoops to try and make an opportunity.
Got some passing, we're running around to the right. Oh, but we've been beat and someone got kicked, but we're good. And we're going straight up the pitch with another fast break from the Italians. Keeper looking to make a hit. Oh, gets a wrap, but not quite the hit. And that is another hoop for the Italians. So we've got the snitch in the corner. If you want to watch that. He is doing some little warm-ups. They are ready. And the seekers are out. So we'll see whether, obviously, Italy are going for the catch, but we will be seeing whether the Netherlands are going for the cold catch.
Or they're going to defensive seek.
So it looks like they're going for the cold catch. So obviously they're not going to win the game, but maybe they're trying to cut their losses.
Yeah.
They can see that they're losing this game. It's getting a bit out of their hands. But we've got some nice passes.
Still moving up the pitch with the quaffle, but it's
turn over to the Italians.
The Italian chaser. Yep.
And we've got the Italian seeker is defensive seeking, waiting for them to get rid of their seeker.
However, he is now, snitch has a hand on his broom, can't really move.
So I'm unsure whether your Italians at this point are trying to rack up as many points before they catch.
I think he might be...
I can't tell whether they are literally stuck by the snitch. Anyway, we've got almost good attempt at a hit from the one of the Italian players. They were a lot smaller than the keeper, so good on them. They did bring them down.
Rushing back up pitch with a fast break.
And that's another hoop. Oh, we've got some sort of... no, they're fine.
I think that really does get style points.
That was a pretty sick hoop.
They really are putting on a show for their fans.
It does look like the Italian seeker is trying to break free. But Snitch not having any of it. We've got their broom.
Sure. At this point, would you sort of just dismount and go back to hoops, or would you...
I mean,
would you stay there?
I wouldn't. I'd wait for the Snitch to be sort of distracted a bit, get out, turn round, cheeky little catch. But, you know, in theory...
Interesting to hear your view on that, because I would just sort of I don't seek, but I would cut my losses and just be like, you know what, we'll come back, we'll start again.
I mean,
so the Dutch...
you just give up. Let someone else have a go.
The Dutch now being pressured back into their half by the Italian and chasers.
We've got some nice passing backwards and forwards. However, they are being marked very tightly. We've got Italian beaters currently on snitch. Italians still have control, so they can afford to give it one bludger to the snitch game. I imagine with this, both beaters are trying to keep their beaters involved in the quaffle game, because Italy, they're in no rush to catch. If they catch, that's great.
We've just had another fast break by Italy up the pitch, and more style points for that goal, which takes our score to 130 to Italy, 20 to the Netherlands. Oh, a very fast break by the Netherlands.
Goal is immediately answered. We do have a brooms down, called by Jesus.
Italians called that goal, and then the Netherlands very quickly answered.
The guy with the very, very cool ref shirt. Oh, we've got a replay coming in of those. Unsure which goal we will get, but we shall see. And that is still Jesus, but we're good. And there we go. So
this is the fast break from the Netherlands, just storming up the pitch before the Italians even realised.
They were not having any of it. They've been scored on. They were like, nah, nope. Doesn't count.
We can answer that.
We can indeed. So it's now 100 points up for Italy. 31-30. I mean, there's potential for the Netherlands to bring this back. Love a good underdog.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, it does look like this game is going very much in the Italians' favour. They do have their home crowd giving them a nice cheer from the stands. The Netherlands, not to say the Netherlands are doing badly, they are putting up a great fight.
Absolutely.
They're scoring some nice hoops
well.
when they are managed to break through the Italian defence. It's just...
Okay, so we've had a yellow card. I'm not entirely sure.
Number 16.
Number 16 is serving time in the sub box.
Penalty box.
Yeah, sorry, penalty box.
I imagine it could have been for that tackle earlier on. No, that would make sense. I have no idea why.
On the call. We'll be
sorry about
clarified
that.
very soon.
Yes, we will let you know when we know.
Still just on a brooms down.
Everyone's having a nice rest. We've had some water ran on pitch.
Yeah, water for the players. Has been very warm.
And it looks like...
The heat really hasn't eased up through the day.
No. It looks like the USA warming up for their next game against Brazil.
I think they're playing.
Oh, is it oh, it has started.
USA-Brazil game just on the other pitch over there.
So, obviously we have no idea what's going on over there, but game is happening.
Yeah, we are just...
unsure what this brooms down is still happening for. Jesus is going over to confer with their refs. Snitch is having a nice stroll.
There might be some kind of dispute over the call.
Or over the... it looks like their dispute over the score. That table still says 21-30.
Yeah, so I would imagine that card could negate the Netherlands' quickly scored goal.
Okay, so...
Yeah. So I would imagine that call has negated the Netherlands' goal. Well, I wouldn't imagine, I know. The Italians are now on 130, Netherlands back on 20. That's a real shame for them, 'cause that was a lovely fast break.
So both of them have been carded.
Okay.
Which is why that goal... Oh, no. No, that was an Italian card. That's just their coach standing in the penalty box. So I'm unsure. Right, well,
we'll find out
we don't know what happened.
We'll find
we
out
are sorry.
soon enough. Oh no, the score is 130 to Italy and 30 to the Netherlands. That goal was good. I would imagine it's a...
oh yeah, we're back up.
Maybe a roster or gender infringement?
Potentially?
On that, if it's the...
I mean, I couldn't see anything, but we have Italy going... They've got some more passes going on.
So the Italian
and they're going for the drive-in. Oh, tackle on number 4. They've been sent back to hoops. Jesus was not happy with that.
Italian seeker still having
pass over the top.
Held.
Some nice passing over around the hoops from the Italians. That was a missed beat and another hoop straight for the Italians.
Italian seeker now coming in, got some alone time with the snitch.
However, they did just get their face thrown into the ground, and Jesus called another brooms down.
That goal has been called no good.
I think it was that chaser was dismounted or beat before.
Okay.
Either way, Italian seekers going in for another goal on their own. It's quite an agile snitch and going straight through the middle of play, which is, you know, not helpful.
The Netherlands slowly moving up pitch, making a break for it now around the right-hand side with their keeper.
Having a spin, Italians not putting a hit on. That was a good pass. Oh, it was a missed shot. Italians are straight back with that. They are running. They've got some pressure from the Netherlands though, so they're being pushed back, chilling out a little bit.
Italian seeker really having some good quality alone time with that snitch. Dutch seeker just coming in now, wary of the Italian beaters though, and now is beat out.
And that is a hit from number 16. Didn't manage to bring them down, but it was a good effort. They are really working hard as the point chaser. Now switched out for the keeper. Keeper also going in for a hit, got a spin, and that was another great dunk from Italy.
But Dutch beaters now in control of both bludgers. Oh, a long beat on the Italian beater, fantastic.
That was a no bludgers call from, the keepers were a little bit slow to respond to that, so I suspect, but they're still going.
Dutch keeper now in control of the quaffle, storming towards the Italian hoops.
And hopefully, there we go.
There we go.
It's a little bit delayed on that. Oh, and we look like we've got a catch from the Italian seeker. play has not been stopped, so I'm assuming it was no good.
Oh no, we're still going. It was just a...
I've got a delayed penalty on the Netherlands.
Which, if the Italian seeker was caught, should not affect that. Am I right?
Oh, we've got a replay coming in. So that was the end of the cat. So here we go. That was a goal from the Netherlands. They capitalised on that no bludgers opportunity.
Just see the
At the
Italian
same
seeker
time,
sneaks round, just grabs the snitch's tail. However, I think that has been called no good.
I'm assuming it's some sort of impediment of the snitch.
It did look like it on that. Or
looked
sort
like
of this pulling the snitch's clothing.
Yeah. It's 40 to 140
in favour of Italy.
And that was a yellow card for contact from behind on the Netherlands.
We are on 22 minutes and 37 seconds.
We didn't see what number it was. I think it might be 60.
Okay, so we have Italy coming back up pitch for the quaffle.
And that's another hoop for Italy.
Clinical goal there.
That is Netherlands trying to win back control, but she was beat, unfortunately.
Italy are now on 150, Netherlands still on 40.
And Italy got a lot of alone time with the snitch. They are really trying to get past the snitch. As a beat from the seeker before they even managed to get there.
Italian beaters back in control of both bludgers.
Italy have taken a beater sub. Quaffle back in the hands of the Netherlands keeper. They are going for a slow advance up the pitch. Quite a lot of pressure from number 24, but number 5 is trying to keep them out of the way.
Italian seeker
pass
still
over the top, and nice spin, and hopefully that's great hoop for the Dutch. That was a really nice pass over the hoop, spin, hand straight through the hoop.
Currently, we have no seekers with
the Italians straight back into their keeper zone. That would have been a backcourt in the UK.
Number 24 for the Italian team just charging up pitch.
Straight up and easily through.
The Dutch.
Threw it through a little bit aggressively, if I'm honest. I think they were quite happy about that goal.
Still have the Italian seeker alone with the snitch.
Oh!
Italian beaters do some really lovely bubbling around the snitch here, making sure that the Dutch seeker cannot even get close.
Yeah, both teams seem to have sort of cut their losses on the quaffle game and left it entirely down to some drives.
All focus is on the snitch. Could be due to the heat.
Bit of a kick after beat, not gonna lie, but you know, it's all good. He got away with it. We've got some defensive seeking from the Italians. Oh!
I think that he might just be stuck. I think snitches
have a lot of choice with this snitch.
Yeah. Number 24 from the Italian team, again making a run up pitch, just pausing at the keeper zone.
Oh, and we've got a good effort for a tackle from number 7. Some great pressure. And back to 24. It's not really a
lovely beater battle in front of the seeker.
Attempt at a wrap. Oh, they changed their mind, tried to bat it out of the hands, but that was a great effort for a tackle from number 7. Before she just didn't quite have a wrap. And that was another hoop.
For Italy.
Oh, and that was an attempt at a catch over the shoulder from the Italian seeker.
We are now on 170 to Italy, 50 to the Netherlands, on a time of 25 minutes.
So we should now be on first snitch handicap. That was very close from the Dutch seeker.
Dutch back in control
and
of both bludgers.
Hopefully the Dutch will have some time alone with the snitch, as the Italians just been beat. But all efforts seem to be on snitch with the beater game at the minute. It's quite hot. I think Netherlands have cut their losses, and Italy obviously want to catch to win. I do believe you get points for snitch catches in this tournament structure.
I'm not entirely sure.
And yeah, that snitch onto second handicap now, just allowed to use one arm and to stay.
We have a Dutch chaser moving up the pitch with the quaffle, running into a little bit of danger.
But all going for a drive around the middle.
Just zigzagging all about there.
Oh, that was a cheeky steal from the Italians. And going for the fast break. Accidentally tripped over by the Dutch. He was gesturing.
Oh! We just had a catch from the Italian seeker.
And the crowd are very happy about this.
This one looks like it could be good. We obviously have to wait for the ref's discussion on that.
Sure, it will be lengthy. It's Jesus.
Looks like it could be a good catch there.
They would, obviously, Italy gonna...
So the current score is 170 Italy, 50 the Netherlands on a time of 26 minutes and 39 seconds.
So Jesus told people to return to their brooms? Oh, no. Maybe not.
Yeah, no, I believe they just...
Yes, they have. Oh, we've got a replay incoming.
Catches.
Catch. So there you go.
Italian
And the catch is called good.
Catch has been called good, so that brings the final score to 200 star to Italy, 50 to the Netherlands, and a final game time of 26 minutes and 39 seconds.
Italian
A game from the Dutch.
Like, they were always going to be the underdogs in that game.
Yeah,
they put up a hell of a fight against the Italians.
Unfortunately, just got the better of them this time. But they they really put in the work. They were putting in some big hits. Their both sets of beaters played fantastically. Not afraid to get in on those beater battles. Good game.
Good effort from everyone, really. The Italian fans have got their flares out, having a great time. Got the vuvuzelas and everything. We're having our nice little hug line and cheers. I still like this part of Quidditch. I know a lot of people think we should be all professional with handshakes and stuff, but no, Freya's telling me to shut up, so I will. But you know.
Okay.
So, that's it from us, really. We're going to hand you back to the team. The analyst desk, that's what it's called. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the game.
Right. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry about the Italian cheer squad over there. They're a little bit intense. They're very happy to see that Azzurri put a win on the board. So that was Italy, Netherlands. Yeah. Italy, Netherlands. The blue got me.
The blue got you.
Interesting game. Quite close early on.
Yeah, early on I was really impressed with the Dutch how they were holding up. Full disclosure, I am a Dutch player. I played on a national team last year on the extended squad, so like I might be a little bit biased, tiny bit, but I'll try.
But Italy obviously running away with it towards the end.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You could see there was sort of a moment where after about 2 or 3 breakaway goals in a row, you could feel the momentum
morale
shift.
Just dropped.
Yeah, morale for the Dutch dropped, and the Italians sort of just stayed comfortable.
Yeah,
and
they were
just
really comfortable on pitch.
Kept playing with the momentum.
Yeah.
And like the second half of that match was just the Italians just kind of like riding the wave.
Yeah. Doesn't make for the most interesting game. It's just
Yeah, I thought the Dutch offenses were still interesting.
Yeah.
It felt like every defense was the Italians could play the same game.
Yeah.
And the Dutch didn't have an answer to it.
Just didn't quite match up to it. It's like you could see that they had like an idea of what they wanted to do, but it never quite worked how they planned it. And I think that time it's a bit sad if you're like, oh, I know the answer, but I can't quite find it. It's like when you're making an exam, and you're like, oh, I know this answer, I know it, and you just can't find it in your
Yeah, that's a good summary. Yeah. I thought the Dutch beating was they had a lot, especially early on, of really nice beater play, both beaters working together really well. Yeah. It just felt like a good amount of intuition in the beater play.
Yeah, for sure.
Italians the same thing, so it was super even there. Yeah. It just felt like the chaser play let the Dutch down a little bit.
There was just some passes that just didn't make it.
Yeah.
They were really sad.
Yeah.
There's like you could see the pass going, you were like, no.
And on offense, the Dutch beaters and chasers getting pulled apart a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the beaters going in and the chasers not pushing.
Yeah.
And then
the Italians would just
put
more force on the chasers than they could handle.
Yeah.
And then it's difficult to follow up on that.
Yeah. The Italian defense, I think they played a man defense that was quite good.
It was good, yeah. They stuck to it.
And it really it put the Dutch consistently in difficult positions that they couldn't pass.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why we saw the passes that weren't very good.
Yeah, like across the field where you just you see that it's the only opportunity they have, but it's just not a good opportunity.
Yeah. So I thought their beaters were very good at the start, and then as the game went on, you could feel them getting a little bit more tired.
Yeah, it's obviously been a long day. It's past 5. Everybody's a little bit tired.
Like
it's so
6 or
warm.
so.
Yeah, it's past 6 already.
I think so.
Yeah, it's warm.
I've been hiding in the shade.
Yeah,
this
me
last
too.
hour.
But all these people, they've all been out on the field. They're doing.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine myself out on the field right now.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody deserves a medal, not like a participation medal, but just the I survived the sun medal. Definitely for the more like northern countries, I feel like it's very deserved.
Yeah, give Norway some medals.
Yeah, Iceland for sure as well.
Yeah, Iceland, yeah. And the Finns maybe.
The Canadians.
Yeah.
Poor
Canada can get quite warm.
Yeah.
People were surprised that because they're on.
Yeah.
They've got like the coat anyway.
Yeah.
Whoops. All right.
That's your pen.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day for sure.
I thought the Italians had some great driving.
Yeah, there's some like just going through there and it just worked.
Yeah, they had number 6 from Italy. I didn't catch his name in the end.
Yeah.
But number 6 was he had a brown curly hair.
Yeah.
He was also the seeker at the end.
Yeah,
He caught.
yeah.
He had some really great agile driving.
Yeah.
Stepping around players. He didn't like run through people a lot, but he managed to get the step on them.
He just saw something, he saw the opportunity, and he took it.
Yeah.
It's really nice when you just see a player actually fulfill their potential like that.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And some of the other chases, this is kind of spread around a little bit more. The off-ball chasers getting in as they saw that play happening, as they saw that drive going, getting right into like that spot on the hoop, and just being right there when it needed, when was needed, to just bang bang.
They obviously knew what they were doing. This was not just a hero run going for it. We'll see where it ends up. This was a plan. They know this guy's good at this, and we're gonna build the attack around that.
Yeah.
I think that's really good to see.
Yeah, I noticed the Dutch, as you mentioned earlier, the Dutch were using a sort of like a zone defense, but it was kind of loose.
I think it's based on a German sort of form of like a 1-2 defense. So you'll have like a 1-point chaser that keeps sticking with the quaffle, and then there's a second one, and they sort of switch. Is very complicated. The Germans are very efficient at it, and the Dutch are definitely still learning.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I felt like that defense wasn't super great at countering charges.
No, it was
drives
just not tight enough.
Yeah. So the technique of like the zone defense sort of like those styles of defense rely on beaters more to counter drives. Like your players can knock out, can block shots.
Yeah.
But you need the beaters to counter drives. And the Italians are doing a very good job of distracting the beaters.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I noticed a couple times the Italians would kind of like, when they were trying to get bludger control back, they'd come in on one side, and they'd end up like sectioning off one of the beaters, and then
sort of
efficiently knocking them out and running off.
Yeah, that's really good. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that side's open, and yeah.
And then definitely it's just difficult that the Dutch just cannot counter. If there's a chaser running at them, they just cannot counter that with the amount of physicality that's needed in that case.
Yeah.
You could just see multiple times that people are just like running past somebody's arm, and you're like, oh, if you just put yourself in front of this might have been stopped. It's like how you saw in the Australia USA game where there was just drives where I was like, no way that this is not going to be a goal, but they were stopped because there's just a wall suddenly.
And then Neil Chemister jumping sideways, lunging, you
that
can't
kind
step
of
him,
stuff is
and they end up dragging off.
Yeah,
it was like
that's what you want to see when you see Quidditch, and then here you see that's the goal, obviously, but there's still a way to go.
They were just a little bit out, and I thought often, so as they were trying to drive past, getting their momentum into someone was just what was kind of a little bit lacking, was a little bit behind. And that just means that, those drives are consistently able to get past.
Yeah, and that just drops morale even further.
Yeah. I felt also, the kind of momentum shift kind of happened when beaters were attacking and getting knocked out. Maybe they lost all their bludgers, maybe they lost, the bludger got knocked far away and they had to go after it. Yeah. And the Italian chasers turned over alone. So all the beaters were together fighting, and the Italian chasers managed to managed to get the ball on the ground or managed to get it up, and they get a free drive. And a few of those in a row is what kind of shifted momentum.
Yeah, and then definitely with the Italian cheer squad being so supportive of their crew, it's really nice to see them get all the way out here. Just seeing them put that energy into it is really, really nice.
Yeah, it's like that the Dutch had the cheer squad behind them.
Yeah, that must
That
not
would
have
have
been.
been-
It's not very easy when you're just standing there and behind you the enemy is cheering.
Yeah, especially because like all the players are down the end of the cheer squad at the Dutch hoops when they score,
Yeah.
and then you're all down there, and they're all like right in your face.
Yeah.
Because the other way around, even if the cheer squad's going when they score, but it's far away.
It's far away.
It's
yeah,
alright.
yeah. Now it's like at your home, at your hoops where it's supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be your little safe
Everyone's
haven, you know.
cheering.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
like, oh yay, hoops! You sub box, and then oh no, that's like a great big crowd
yeah,
of
you got scored
Italians.
against.
Yeah.
Yeah. People talk about home side advantage. I think that played in a little bit here.
Yeah.
With the demoralization of the Dutch.
But obviously the Italians deserve to win this game. They
The
played.
Italians played very good.
Yeah, they
The
just
Italians
played their
very
own
nice
game.
Quidditch.
There's little to comment on people playing their own game. They just did very well.
Yeah, that's the thing. So there's not much commentary. It felt like there wasn't much commentary to give on the Italians because they weren't. You could feel that they could step it up another gear
Yeah.
if they
definitely.
needed to,
Yeah.
but they sort of didn't need to so much.
No, they were just making passes, and the passes would arrive, and then they would make a drive, and the drive would go through, and then it would make a goal, and you were like,
Yeah.
wow, that built up nicely. Good job.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see if they had been pushed a little bit further, to see how much more depth they had in that.
Yeah.
Like how
I'd
much
like
more
to see if they
how
would
much
hold
more
up.
depth to give.
Yeah.
Because that would have been really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The beta play, I thought the beta play, the Dutch pressed quite a lot, especially early on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure.
the Italians were able to respond, were able to step
Yeah.
upwards to that.
Yeah, but
So both sides they're
another
doing
step
really well.
would have been nice to see the Italians see if
Yeah.
they could have handled that extra fire.
Yeah. I think the long day, I don't
Yeah.
know if the Dutch have they have a full team of 21?
Yeah, they had a full team of 21.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it just felt like they were losing a bit of energy,
Yeah.
but after a full day of Quidditch
That's
you know,
to be expected in the
yeah.
sun. Yeah.
in the sun,
Yeah,
in
and
the
they
very sun.
played 2 games after each other quite quickly because another pitch was a little bit more delayed.
Yeah,
So
right.
they played Ireland before that.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, their arch rival Ireland, which they also did not win, so that must
Yeah,
not
so
have
they
helped.
came into this
Yeah.
game demoralized.
Yeah, they came into the game having lost against a team that they really want to win against.
Mm.
So I think that's, yeah.
And the Italians, I think, beat Vietnam somewhat convincingly.
Yeah.
So the opposite thing happened. The Italians came up against a new team that they managed to beat.
Yeah.
I believe that's right. I'm not actually 100% sure.
Not actually sure, no.
But they managed to, they managed to beat. So
Yeah.
the exact opposite happened. They
Yeah.
came out
Yeah, they came out
high already.
victory.
Yeah.
Let's go for one more, and then it's done for the day. And they did a good job.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's nice to see good Quidditch.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
There was definitely good Quidditch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was quite happy with the game at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
I think the Dutch will be. I think they should be pleased with themselves.
Yeah.
I think
There's obviously
looking
stuff
at them.
to improve, but
Yeah, looking at them afterwards, they look like their morale was kind of low, but I think they should be pleased with themselves.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think
Italians
a
are
good
happy.
talk with the coach will just help. They'll just like
Yeah.
be like, we lost, but it was to be expected, and we did good. We held up the fort.
Mm.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So I think that's all from us on that
Yeah.
game.